So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot on his first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Hurts now from the gun. That's into the hands of Barkley. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. He's going to push one deep down the road. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's gonna get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's behind Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Curt. He's on the move.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Out of of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short, here's Mahomes. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's got it to his running back, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That finds Hunt, complete. And have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 2nd and 5. Another throw for Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Down to the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally... But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. He beams one deep right side into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pressure coming for Mahomes. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Another try following the sack. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Forced out to his right. Completes this one. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Oh, he gets it back. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Hurts now from the gun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 6 now. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Again, Mahomes to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there? Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. A questionable call leads to disaster. This one's intercepted. And the Eagles take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. that score, and the kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He's loaded another one up. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 34. Throwing this back in the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Curt's with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Curt's throwing again. Has a man, it's Brown. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's fourth down.
Mahomes to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying again after the pick. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cooper to Jean with the stop. From the 47. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
First down throwing for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 13. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Just one. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles take it away once again. The fifth time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
This one finds Goddard. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. Throwing here hurts. The throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Second and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And a man is there to knock that away. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's completed right side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 46, Goedert makes the catch. Again, he's got room. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First and 10, it's Mahomes. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chiefs hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Silver.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Looking the sideline, that's Goedert. And he's out of bounds, just inside the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Running back sent in motion. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 11. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They'll come up first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They are really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.